What's going on, guys? Today I am going to be bringing you my MLB The Show 20 hitting tips. As you can see, we are currently ranked 23rd in the entire world with a 1099 rating. Our record is 58-16. We're hitting 320 right now, slugging 666. Our on-base percentage is 354. It's pretty good, not the best in the world, but our record shows that we can compete with the best. So for this video, I'm going to show you guys my settings. We're going to jump into some BP real quick, just to show you guys what I'm thinking. Then we're going to take it all into a live game and see what we can do. So for my settings, my hitting view will always be strike zone. It is far and away the best hitting view you could possibly have in this game. If you want to be a top player, you need to be using strike zone. That's all I'm going to say on it. It's just the best. You got to use it. In play view offense, I use high for this. I really think it gives you an advantage on balls in the gap and balls that could drop in front of the outfielders. It really gives you a better idea if it's going to drop or not. You can really tell if that angle is going to get there or not, and you can get your base runners moving ahead of time. So I really like using high here. For my PCI, currently I'm only using the center dots, and I have those on altitude right now. I think you can use any of them here, diamond, circle, altitude, it doesn't really matter, but I'm currently using just 3 dots. I'm a big proponent of aim small, miss small, and this is really something that helps with that. For my color, I'm using cyan. Like I said, it doesn't matter what color you can use whatever floats your boat. Transparency is on 80%. I don't think that really matters either, but you want to be able to see your PCI. So I think anywhere from 70 to 90 is perfect. So yeah, let's jump into some BP to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm really trying to do at the plate is I am trying to take as many pitches as I possibly can. So I want to see a lot of pitches, get a feel for what the pitcher's tendencies are, and just honestly get them frustrated. Because if you're taking these close pitches, they will get frustrated and throw you pitches right in the heart of the zone, and that's what you're really looking for. So as for PCI placement, I am always starting my PCI up and in. As you can see there, we got a nice little hit with Craig Biggio. So PCI placement's always going to be up in some way. Up and in is usually what I'm doing. Unless I am facing a righty with a lefty, I will have it up and away so I can track his pitches from that release point. I do this just so I can catch up to that fastball up and in. I want to be able to get there. That's right. See, like that. That was a good pitch by Chapman. That was up and away. We got us early on that. But I'm really trying to catch up to that fastball. Because if you can prove that you can catch up to that fastball, you will get more off-speed pitches. And if you get more off-speed pitches, you can start sensing out when he's going to throw them. So then you can just hit bombs off of those. But most importantly is you want to catch up to that fastball. So that's what I'm really trying to practice when I'm doing BP. I really just want to play on legend, catch up to that fastball, and see what I can do with it. Back to the whole patience thing. You can take pitches that are in the strike zone. It is not going to hurt you to take these pitches that are on the corner and great sliders like that. The ones that are going to hurt you is the ones that you chase out of the zone. So you really, it doesn't kill you to take pitches in the strike zone. If you're down 0-2, who cares? Then you just have to protect a little bit more. But you really want to wait for that pitch where you can drive it. I've noticed this year that the pitches on the corners, even if you make good contact, it's not going really anywhere. You really got to wait for those pitches in the heart of the zone and in your sweet spots to be able to drive the ball out of the ballpark and for extra base hits. So as you can see right now, we're going up against Chapman. He's throwing absolute gas. We're just going to try and square one up real quick right here. So we were a little bit under that with our PCI. For those of you that drop your PCI, you probably do want to pick up some control freaks. They're about 15 bucks. They do really help make your movements less exaggerated. As you can see right here, I got my control freaks on. I have the concave control freaks, I think. They're really good. I can post a link to those in the description if you guys want to check them out. I really do recommend them. They really do help when it comes to hitting. Another thing about dropping your PCI, you just really want to try not to react as hard as you normally would. I know it's easier said than done, but you really just got to practice it. You don't need to be up here and then go like that for a down and away pitch. You really just want to try and see the pitch and just not slowly move your PCI there, but like you really want to get a grip on how much you can move your PCI with how much you move your stick and like what that feels like. So if you see a pitch that's going to be like right about here, you know, oh, I have to move it this much. I try to think about that when I'm hitting. It's really helped me not drop my PCI because I used to do that when I first started out the game as well. So I've been there. That is a great pitch. There's nothing you can do about pitches like that. So we're going to face one more batter here with Chapman. We're going to go a little bit lefty on lefty. And then after this, we'll jump into a live game. And we'll finish it off with a base hit. Not the best feedback, but we'll take it. Alright, for the actual tips, I'm going to be jumping into a live game just to show you guys what I'm thinking when I'm in a game, when I'm up at bat, what I'm thinking in each count. Alright, let's just jump into this BR game real quick. So when I'm starting off a game, I'm going to be as patient as I possibly can be. I'm going to take a lot of pitches in the first inning. I'm just going to really try and get a feel for the pitcher and really try and hone in on one spot in the zone that I can get a pitch that I want. So we're going lefty on lefty here. So when I'm facing lefty on lefty, I always start my PCI up and in. I just try and get to that fastball up and in, and I could try and track that slider that goes down and away. See, as I'm trying to be patient here, we're going to take some close pitches that get your opponent really frustrated as well. See, right there, we went after the down and away fastball. We got a perfect liner. That's a great hit. That was a great pitch on his part. We just made a better swing on it. So when I'm going lefty against righty, I will start my PCI up and in. It's not over exaggerated or anything, but just to get up there and get to that four-seam fastball if he does throw it. See right there, I did drop my PCI a little bit. We were a little late as well. We popped it up. Not a big deal. You're going to make outs, obviously. You're not going to have perfect PCI input on every single pitch. So we're just going to keep being patient. We're going to look for our pitch. And right there, we got the fastball we were looking for. It's a little up. We take a really deep with Kyle Schwarber. Perfect. 113 miles an hour off the bat. That's all you can ask for. Alright, so now he's bringing in a righty. So with that, we're going to start our PCI up and in a little bit. We want to be able to get to that up and in fastball, then just track anything that is breaking away from us. So we'll start with our PCI up here and track the sliders down and away. Just like that. It gives you a better eye. You're seeing the ball all the way through. See right there, he threw a fastball away and we were able to get our PCI up to it. We brought it up a little too high. We did have good timing and good contact, which was unfortunately a ground out. So we're going to continue to be patient. That is my #1 rule when it comes to hitting. Patience. You can take some pitches that are in good spots, and that's okay. You're going to get another one. And just like that, we draw a walk. The more base runners you have on, the better chance you have of scoring. It's just simple. As you can see, as I'm facing a lefty against a righty as well, I am still starting my PCI up where the pitcher's release point is. This way I can still track the pitches that are coming into me. So right there, we did pull our PCI down a little bit. We were a little early on that as well. Okay though, still got 2. Alright, so he brings in another lefty. We're going to still start our PCI a little bit in on these ones. So those are 2 pitches I didn't really like right there, so we're just going to have to fight for here. So we stayed back on that slider. We got it over the middle of the plate. We were able to put it back up the middle for a base hit. So even if you take 2 strikes in a row, you can still get a good pitch to hit. Another lefty. We're going to start our PCI up and track any pitches that come in. That was a good sinker. That I honestly thought that was going to be a slider. So there we go. We tracked the slider all the way through the zone. We brought our PCI from the top right down to the bottom left, and we tracked that slider and went the other way with it. That was a great piece of hitting. So now we got 2 men on already. Once again, we waited on that slider. Another base hit up the middle. We were a little late on that one, I think. No, we had good timing. So we're back to our lefty-lefty situation. We're going to hopefully get another fastball. That was a little low. So we did exactly what we shouldn't have done. We got a little antsy. We chased a bad pitch, and it cost us. So that's why being patient is really important. You don't want to chase those bad pitches and ground into a double play like that. That was a good sinker on his part. We were able to fight it off, though. So now we got to be ready for anything. Once again, got a little antsy, chased another sinker. It's not the end of the world. We're still hitting pretty good this game.